has probably been the benchmark since probably 2016. So it's going to be a great challenge. It was important for us to get that last win in Southampton to win that series. And I think overall, out of the 3 games, I think we played a lot of really good cricket. It was just a couple of slip ups here and there. And leading into this one day series, we're just looking to be as consistent as possible. We know that our world ranking probably reflects the inconsistencies that we've had in the one-day format. So we're really, really excited to start this journey again after a long layoff to hopefully playing some really good, consistent one-day cricket. Oh, they're definitely a side that has got firepower with ball and bat. I think that when you look down the list, and like we saw in the T20s with Jofra and Mark Wood bowling fast, and then you had Chris Jordan and Tom Curran with a lot more of the tricks, I guess, a lot of different variations of slower balls, and Rashid's been a quality performer for a long time. And that's the same with their batting lineup. They've got firepower all throughout. They've got experience, and they keep coming at you. There's no part in a 20-over game or a 50-over game that you can take your foot off the gas, because there'll be someone there to take the opportunity away from you. So, it's a great challenge. It's great fun playing against England, because you know that you're in a contest every ball. Anything can happen, and you have to be prepared to take it right up to them. And that they had a great 4 years and capped it off with a great World Cup win, because they were continually aggressive. They always put you in a position where you have to make decisions all the time. There's not a 5-over block or a 10-over block where you can sit back and the game sort of takes care of itself. It's a game where you have to keep making plays, and that's always a great fun game to play. And they've had the wood on us in the recent past, no doubt, and that's fine. We're not looking behind us. We're looking forward to restarting that and starting off well here tomorrow. Oh, that's what we're aiming for, no doubt. We feel as though our one-day game has made some gains over the last couple of years, and there's still some areas that we need to keep working on. And I think if you ask any team around the world, that there'll be some things that they've mapped out on their way to 2023 about what they need to do to get there and be peaking for that tournament. And I think along the way, as long as we're continually improving and we're continually getting information around our players and our structure, I think that's really important. But yeah, 100% we're aiming to win this 3-game series. I think if the opportunity arises, we will. But I think over the last couple of years, we're still searching for our best formula and our best 11 players day in, day out in the one-day format. I don't think there's been any secret to that. There's been great opportunity that we probably haven't nailed consistently in this format. We've played some really good cricket in patches and some indifferent cricket in other patches. So I think it's important that we start to finalise our best 11 going forward, and making sure that, probably best 15 players going forward, because obviously with extended squads travelling in the near future, I think that it's going to be important that we start to get our processes really, really right in one-day cricket. I think T20, although we finished 2-1 in the T20 series, I think that our process and our structure was really sound. We just mis-executed in a couple of positions. So, maybe down the track, but we're still searching for what's the best formula for us in this format. Absolutely, mate. I think that if you look at Mitch's one-day record, he averages 35 with the bat and I think 36 or 37 with the ball. So that's a really good package. We've probably been guilty of shuffling around to try and fit some other pieces in there at certain points. So he's someone who we've got a lot of confidence in, and each time he's had his opportunity, he's played really well for us. And I know in that middle order position, it's never easy to have a real high output of runs, or especially if you're that fourth and fifth bowler, to have a huge impact of wickets. So, but I think that he's got a great opportunity over the next couple of years to cement that spot, and we've got huge confidence in him. He's someone who I think we saw in the T20 has got a really calm head under pressure, and it's going to be an exciting time for Mitch in particular. Oh, it's not harder to motivate when you're playing for your country. It's still a game of cricket. You're representing Australia. So there's definitely no incentive or lack of incentive. There's no crowd or anything like that. It's a little bit different, no doubt. You're used to riding the emotions of the crowd and everything, but we've just got to get used to that. I think it's going to become, for the near future anyway, it's going to become the normal, which is fine. I think as long as we're playing cricket and entertaining people around the world on TV, I think that's a huge positive. In terms of did England have an advantage? I think just playing hardened international cricket for a couple of months might have given them some advantage. We had a pretty good preparation over here down in Southampton. We were given great facilities by everyone down there. The ground staff did a great job to give us great centre wicket practice and the net facilities. So that was fantastic. But it's definitely no excuse. I think that we played some really good cricket. We just come up short in a couple of scenarios and situations, and I think we continue to keep learning from that. But in terms of the empty stadiums, I think it doesn't make a huge amount of difference to the outcome of the game.